What is the crack, lads? It is the Midnight Kid here, and I am back with another episode of my myClub series, episode 21, I think. And first things first, I want to say there's an article I've done on whatculture.com. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's in the description below, and I really would value your opinion on the poll at the end of the article. So let me know what you think of the article as well. It's important to me to see if you think it's good or shit. Don't be afraid to tell me. So yeah, so we're playing this guy. He's got a fairly okay team. You know, he's got Gareth Bale. And I like coming up against a player that like tries to play a bit of football, and this fella did. In fairness, I didn't start my strongest team. I mean, I had Fuller up front. Then again, he probably is better than Pizarro. You know, pace-wise, he's all around a bit better, and he caused a lot of trouble today for him. But this guy wasn't actually a bad player at all. I mean, he was okay. Um, he made a few mistakes, obviously with the passing and stuff. But other than that, it was actually a difficult enough game to break him down and stuff. Shirley was absolutely amazing in this game, and there isn't that many highlights of him, but you can just see he's ripping players to shreds, and he's always just like an inch away from actually like getting through all the time. So that is the one thing that frustrates me in PES, is that, not frustrates me, but it is harder to actually like break teams down and stuff, you know, because you're always trying to do it, like you're always trying to, what's the word, you're always trying to like get the perfect goal and get the perfect chance and stuff, and he's shooting from crazy distances there, as you can see. But I knew that if I just stayed in this game that I would get a couple of goals. So Cassius is pushing the boys up there now, and from here I just kind of decided I was just going to hold the ball. I wasn't playing my best team, as I said before, but Ricardo Fuller is quite a good option when he's not coming up against elite strikers. And from there, just do a little shimmy, a little turn back inside, give it on a plate, but I decided to shoot myself, and I probably should have passed it off there. So a bit of lag started to come into the game here now. I don't think it was his fault. Um, I think it was like nobody's fault. I just think it's server sometimes and the connections, because I always disconnect everything because my internet isn't that good, even though I've gone to Sky now. But it still isn't. It's still okay. I get about 10 meg, which should be, you know, more than enough. Again, that's a late challenge. I'm a notoriously bad fucker for doing that. I always slide in. I usually give away penalties in Master League, but in my club I don't seem to give away that many. I just get lucky enough. But he had Gareth Bale taking this. He was just going to swing it in. I thought he should have went short with Bale, because these are always kind of, there's a very like really good trick, not a trick, but it's a really good trick when you're on these positions from a corner. You should always be going short with the corners. I know it's infuriating, I know it's maddening to play against somebody that does it. He does go short there, and I hold out the line. I call it really well, and then I don't get rid of the ball. He slots it in. He gets a good header on target. I'm messing around with the ball at the back really, and I deserve to be, you know, scored upon. But thankfully enough, I just get the ball out. And this guy Suarez is an absolute gem of a find. What a pass! What a break! Everything just perfect. And I just get the ball into the back of the net. And this guy was so hard to break down that I was going to take that with open arms. Thank God I scored that when I was thinking Ricardo Fuller off the mark, and he's been fairly good for me in this game. Again, I was trying to get Shirley on the ball way too much, leaving gaps open at the back, and I'm also trying to build up my team, you know, a bit as well. I'll probably buy a few more players with real money quite soon. But for now, I'm just kind of trying to enjoy the game and build upon it, because I enjoy PES the most when I'm building a team. And you know, my club this year is perfect for that, because the team spirit and the chemistry and stuff. Again, he gets very lucky. The ball comes in there, takes a wicked deflection off the post, and it's into the back of the net. Nothing that you can do in that except brush yourself down and try and score again. And that is exactly what I did. You know, when you have got a good player to defend against like Bale, it demands your attention. It really does. That's what I found. But Fuller was starting to beast for me. This is a lovely ball back in there from Fuller. He has a nice little snapshot, hits off the post, and then Shirley can't do anything about this. Takes a big heavy touch, gives a lovely ball back in, but there's nobody there. And another thing I've noticed actually with PES and with Master League or my club, the defenders seem to be more improved when you defend with two of them. That's one thing that I've noticed. And also, you seem to get a load of chances if you just hold the ball for a couple of seconds in the middle of the pitch, right where the number 10 is in the hole. You'll see time and time again with my gameplay, I always just hold the ball here. I do a few turns. You'll see it here again. I hold the ball. Look at the gap that opens up here. Ribery gets inside and I'm ripping him to shreds with my running, but it just doesn't come off. I'm always missing out to turning at a screw there, but it's 1-1 at half time. I felt confident that I would score another goal against this guy, and I was hoping that I would because it was a good battle and it's going to improve you when you play against guys. He was fairly good. He wasn't a spammy player. He was diving into a few challenges, but he wasn't as bad as the last guy I played in the last episode, where I did a live com, and I really had to, beep out a lot of the stuff and a lot of the highlights because he was pissing me off, man. It was just so annoying. I don't even know, I forget his name, something Ray or something, but he was, oh my god, he was so frustrating. He got like, he should have had at least four red cards. And that's the thing that they're going to have to look at. This is a brilliant chance here again from Ribery, and what a goal to settle the tie there. I don't think you're going to have any complaints with that. I caught him both times on the hop. Again, Ribery, it's brilliant to have a star player at your disposal when you're up in injury time or there's a couple of minutes left, because you can just give the ball to him, weave in and out with the jinking runs, and just work all the players. I'm going to be delving in on episode 25. I'm going to be going into really good details on the way I have my team set out. It's going to be a bit of a special episode, and I'm going to be showing you the rest of my team, and I'm going to be increasing my player slots, opening a few packs. So hopefully that will be good. What about that for a chance? It would have been the best goal I've ever scored, but not to be. But we do get the result. We get about 2,000 coins because he had a stronger team than us. And I'm just going to show you a little hint at what I'm going to be doing in the next episode, or the episode 25. I'm going to be showing you my team, going to be showing you how to build up your team strength, and a few tips as well that I have encountered over I've played about 75 games now, and the Prestige has played as well, so he's getting a few tips for me and getting them all together and collaborating his points with me. But until next time, lads, I've been the Midnight Kid. Hope you're enjoying this series. Till next time, peace.